Virginia is a key farm export state with trade offices in 8 locations around the world. The newest one opened last fall in Canada. These offices offer direct assistance to exporters and importers in making business connections. Canada imported $205 million in Virginia farm products in 2012 and is Virginia's second largest export market behind China.
There's a lot of opportunities to move product very, very quickly from Virginia into Canada. Canada has always been one of our top 1, 2, or 3 export customers. There was a study done several years ago by the federal government that showed for every $1 in agricultural and forestry products export from a state, there was a $1.40 return back to that state. So $200 million plus going to Canada means a lot of return back to Virginia.
And Virginia farmers are on a roll. Haymore says ag exports from the Old Dominion hit an all-time high in 2012 at more than $2.61 billion. Virginia's top-selling farm products to the world include soybeans, poultry, wheat, pork, lumber, and wood products, along with raw peanuts, leaf tobacco, and even wine.
Exports are up. We're going to continue to push for that. The governor, McAuliffe, said in his State of the Commonwealth address on Monday evening that he wanted Virginia to be the East Coast capital for agricultural and forestry exports. So it's a tall task. We've got some good competition on the East Coast, but we're going to do what we can to continue to grow Virginia's status in the global marketplace.
The Canadian ambassador to the United States, Gary Doer, agrees the future is looking bright for Virginia farm sales to his country.
And we want to take advantage of that close proximity in relative terms, relative to Asia and Canada, for having more products sold both from our country to your state and your state to Canada.
Farm exports continue to be dominant in America's trade balance with the world. More than $21 billion of agriculture and agricultural food products are exported into Canada by the U.S. Different growing seasons mean fresh produce year-round for both partners. Canada sells more than $200 million of farm products to America, while the U.S. trades plant varieties and genetics and livestock to our northern neighbor. While Virginia farmers and processors now have access to 8 different trade offices around the world, Haymore says the state is always working to open new markets.
There are other opportunities in Egypt, maybe some more of the countries in that area. Western Africa is another place that we're looking. I think one of the most interesting areas of the world that we do not have representation that we're going to look at is far southeastern Asia. The Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia, places like that represent some potential growth.
The latest trade figures and trends will be discussed soon at the 6th Annual Governor's Conference on Agricultural Trade, March 6th and 7th in Richmond. Reporting in Richmond, I'm Sherry McKinney.